Have you got any mince pies? Merry Christmas everybody! I'm down at the allotment today and we're going to be harvesting the Christmas potatoes. These were planted right at the end of August and it's been a long few months of anticipation waiting for these to be at full maturity. Now, we did have a very big problem with blight during September, so I'm not too sure what we're going to get. I'm not too sure how much of a crop we're going to get from these, so I'm quite excited to see if we've got anything. I'll be surprised if we've got much, but we'll have a look. And we're also going to be harvesting our Brussels sprouts as well, so really exciting stuff. This is the Christmas potato reveal, Christmas special. I hope you all enjoy. Okay, so we've got some Desiree potatoes and we've got some Charlotte potatoes, two really nice varieties of potatoes. And we also threw in a few random potatoes that we had left from a previous harvest, and we just threw them in as an experiment just to see what happens. Now I've got a bucket of Desiree potatoes here. The foliage from these potatoes died back in October, so I've been wondering ever since what's in these potato buckets. So here we go, let's have a look what we've got. It's the 20th of December, so Christmas is just a few days away, so let's have a look. That's strange. Where's all the potatoes gone? Wait a minute, come back! My elf's taken all the potatoes! Get back! Desiree potatoes, first bucket. Let's have a look at what we're dealing with. Let's have a look if we've got a good crop. So we've got some little potatoes, I think. Yeah, not too much at the moment. Okay, so 2 potatoes. Oh dear. We have 2 potatoes from this bucket. That is not very good at all, is it, guys? Not good. Not a very good result. Okay, so let's just get another bucket and see if we've got any more luck. This one is Charlotte's. Okay, very small potatoes there. Okay, so we got 1 potato from that bucket, so really not good at all. I think that's less than what we planted, so that's really not good. Will we get any crop from the other buckets? We'll see. We will see. Hopefully we get something, because that's not good at all, is it, guys? That's not good. Oh, hold on. There's one potato. Oh, dropped it. Under. Okay, so we've harvested 1 bucket of Desiree and 1 bucket of Charlotte, and we have 4 potatoes. So yeah, that's not going to be enough for our Christmas dinner. So we're going to have a look and hopefully we get some sort of crop from the other buckets. We'll see. Let's have a look, shall we? Fingers crossed. Okay, I've got another bucket here. I don't know what they are. I think these are Desiree. There could be, there's one potato in there. There could just be from random potatoes that I've planted, to be honest. A couple of small potatoes. Okay, so we've got a couple of new potatoes. Not too bad. It's getting dark. It gets dark really early at this time of year, doesn't it? Okay, we've got a few small new potatoes in here. We've got better than the other buckets. Yep, new potatoes. Okay, so I'm gonna harvest this one, which is labelled last year's seed potatoes. I actually saved my own potatoes from a previous harvest and planted them in here. So let's see if we've got any decent potatoes in here. Okay, so that's probably the biggest potato we've got so far. Oh. Yep, a bit better. Bit of light on that one. There probably is enough potatoes for Christmas dinner. I'm going to stop talking like Santa now because it's starting to hurt my throat a little bit. Yeah, so here, the new potatoes from last year's potatoes seem to have done better than the purposely bought Christmas potatoes, interestingly enough. That is the yield. I have nothing to say. Yeah, all jokes aside, things like that happen, don't they? You know, sometimes we have failures and sometimes things don't go to plan. Yeah, we planted these in August. I moved them into the greenhouse at the end of September, and it was just a bit humid, I think, because we had such a warm September. It's been a warm autumn, to be honest. It's been really, really mild. The humidity was just too high and the potatoes got the blight, unfortunately, and that is what happened here. Obviously we'll try again next year, and you know, we will have some new potatoes with our Christmas dinner, you know, miniature ones, you know, better than nothing. And I'll probably supplement these with the potatoes which we still have stored from the summer harvest as well. Now we're going to harvest some sprouts as well, not just our Christmas potatoes. I'm going to harvest some parsnips as well. Now we grew two different types of sprouts this year. We grew some normal sprouts and then we grew some kalettes as a little experiment to see what happens. Now I've had a little bit of a look at the kalettes and I'm not going to say they're a good size for harvesting yet. I'm probably going to be harvesting these a little bit later. They're very, very small at the moment. So yeah, probably not an ideal location for these right behind the polytunnel, but that's fine. We'll give them a little bit longer, and I'm going to instead harvest our Brussels sprouts, which look much better. So let's go over there and take a look and harvest some of those. Now I'm going to have to be quite quick doing this because it's 3 o'clock, it's raining a little bit and it's getting dark now. The light is diminishing as always at this time of year. Doesn't stay light for very long and it's very windy as well. So yeah, I'm going to try and get this done as quick as I can. So here we go, here's the first one. Let's have a look what we've got. So yeah, not too bad I suppose. They are on the small side, but I grew these sprouts in the same bed that I grew them in last year, and it's right behind this greenhouse here, which is a bit shaded, so I'm not going to grow them in this bed next year for that reason. You know, two years in a row of growing them in here and it's shaded, so I think that's why they're a bit small. Nevertheless, we'll enjoy them. They are, you know, they're not too bad. There's another one there. I apologise if I'm a bit all over the place, or if you can't hear me because of the wind. The weather is really bad today. It's wet, windy, and it is getting dark as well. It's quite hard for me to get down to the allotment and do videos at this time of year. It's not ideal. So yeah, so we have 2 here so far. I think I'm going to harvest a 3rd one. That should be enough. So what are you guys looking forward to eating the most this Christmas? Not necessarily vegetable wise. We really love eating cheese and biscuits during the Christmas period. Yeah, we love our cheeses, so that's something we're really looking forward to. With our sprouts, we like to roast them with cheese on, or we air fry them actually. That's how we like to eat ours. We would parboil them, and then we mash them up with a fork and then stick cheese on in the air fryer, and that's how we like to eat our sprouts. Yeah, let me know in the comments below how you like your sprouts and what are you looking forward to indulging in over this Christmas period. Yeah, let me know in the comments below. So here we go. Hope you can see that. We've got 3 stalks there with sprouts on. Not the biggest sprouts. They're about the size of large marbles, I suppose. You know, small, but we're going to enjoy them. They'll be nice, and it's a better harvest than the Christmas potatoes. Okay, let's get some parsnips. I don't think there's any large ones left here because we did harvest quite a few, you know, a few weeks ago, like October, November time. So we're kind of left with the smaller ones now. Oh, that's not too bad, I suppose, that one. Oh, look at that, I've just got in with my shovel. That's annoying. Try not to do that again. Not too bad actually, to be honest. Actually, there's quite a few left here. Well, that one's got a lot of rust on it. Canker rot. Oh dear, that's not good. We can't have that one, I don't think. Again, like with the sprouts, I've grown these parsnips in the same bed as last year. I'm going to rotate them next year though, because I have noticed with the sprouts and with the parsnips that they're not as good this year. So yeah, clearly I need to be crop rotating these into different beds. The only problem with that is if you've built a bed specifically for parsnips or carrots and things like that, you know, you build in a sandy, you know, a raised bed that's deep enough with sand in it. You can't, you know, it's time consuming to be crop rotating. You know, it's not very economical to be building new beds every single year for carrots and parsnips and stuff like that, is it? So maybe I build a few and rotate them in around each bed. I don't know, but clearly, well, it might just be the weather, to be honest. The weather's not been good this year. Yeah, some decent parsnips there. Better than I thought, actually. I didn't think there would be any massive ones left. That was a nice one. Another decent one. I'm glad we didn't eat all of them. I'm glad we saved some. And we've had quite a few hard frosts now. We had a week or so of cold conditions, so these will taste much sweeter now. That one's forked. Let's see what else we've got. All the tops have died off, so you can't really, you have to go rooting to find parsnips. Oh yes, oh yeah baby, look at that. That one's a nice big one, lovely. Another forked one. That one looks a bit groovy. Looks a bit groovy, that one, doesn't it? Let's go over on this side and see what we've got. a lot of these have done that. Maybe there's too many stones in this soil. So yeah, there's my picking there. Parsnips, you know, small-ish. They're not giants, but that's enough for Christmas dinner. We should just about have enough. Okay, so there we go. There's our little Christmas picking. So we've got some lovely parsnips here. Nice little picking here. Some medium-sized ones. We've got our sprouts here. You know, we've got some smallish sprouts, but they'll do. You know, it'll feed us for Christmas dinner. And our Christmas potatoes. Not very good, sadly. I mean, we will eat them and we'll enjoy them. They'll be really nice. But I'm probably going to be topping them up with a few new potatoes we have left over from this summer harvest. So yeah, I mean, new potatoes really, to be honest there. Yeah, I've put that down to the blight. See, we planted these at the end of August, and then they were doing really well. They had a really good start, and I thought, wow, we're gonna have a really good year with these Christmas potatoes. And so yeah, the weather started to cool down later in September, so I moved them into the greenhouse, and it looks like it just stayed humid. We had warm spells in October and the blight came. We had a big problem with blight with tomatoes anyway, and yeah, after about a week of being in the greenhouse, I noticed they had blight. So I tried to remove the foliage, which was infected, and all the foliage was gone by the end of October, and they've just been sat in here now for like the last 6 to 8 weeks. But it just goes to show, you know, not everything goes to plan. We have success and we have failures. I mean, we had a really good harvest of main crop potatoes in the summer, and we've only just stopped eating those now, simply because there's only small ones left now. So thank you for watching this little Christmas special potato reveal slash Christmas picking. I hope you all have a lovely Christmas and Happy New Year. I'll see you in the next one in the new year. That's all for now. Happy gardening and stay safe.